Okay. There's definitely improvement, but it does not come from the best of starts. What's up, what's happening, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Cynical Saiyan 77. Welcome to our little Avenged Sevenfold marathon leading up to the release of Life is But a Dream, coming out on June 2nd. And we gotta start all the way from the beginning with their very first album, Sounding the Seventh Trumpet. It's rough. I'm not gonna call it bad, but it's rough. So instead of doing what I usually do and telling you what songs are good and what songs are bad, instead with Avenged, since I'm trying to do this as a celebration and not necessarily a bashing of every video, instead, I want to just talk about the notable songs. The songs that I think are the ones that you need to listen to, which is why this list is very short. So, we have Shattered by Broken Dreams, that's the big finale song, and the song that kind of teeters between being good and being bad. And it's because of this album's biggest overarching problem: emo, teen, amateur, screaming. Almost every single song on this album is a screaming track, and if you guys saw my August Burns Red review, I fucking hate that shit, so. Most of this album was a pain to sit through. But Shattered by Broken Dreams is one that starts to try and find that balance between screamer vocals and melodies, because there is really nice melodies in here, and I really like the instrumentation and just how old school A7X it feels. Then Streets is a really good song that cuts out all the screaming and gives them more focus on the vocals and the melodies, and it's way better for it. It's a really good song. And then to end the Rapture is the little interlude that leads into the first track on the album, though I kind of count it as its own song because it does have vocals, so. It's not straight up instrumental, which is why I'm not skipping it like I would do if I'm reviewing, for example, Dark Before Dawn by Breaking Benjamin. I would skip Dark and Dawn because they're just instrumentals. They're not actual songs. But to end the Rapture is pretty good. It's really short, it's less than 2 minutes long, but it's good. And then the best track on the album is the piano ballad, Warmness on the Soul. It's a beautiful ballad, like, it's really beautiful. They do it a lot better with some of their later albums, but this one's still very beautiful. But the album itself really suffers from horrible screamer rock and a lot of teen angst. Like, usually that's something I can accept, this I cannot. But at the same time, it's their very first album. They don't know their sound yet, they don't know their niche yet. They're trying to find their footing. And for that, I'm gonna be nice, because while most of this album was pretty hard to sit through, those 4 songs are pretty good to great, so. It saves it mostly from being awful, but it is definitely a rocky start that's thankfully only going to get better, so. Final verdict for Sounding the Seventh Trumpet is a 4 out of 10. It's below average, it's nowhere near good, but it's not quite bad either. Listen to the 4 songs I listed and then skip the rest of it. Yep, that's all I got. Thanks for watching. See you next time for Waking the Fallen.